But basically, I just wanted to just say how grateful I am to all of you who follow me and put up with me just posting hot photos of myself like a wanker. But I am proud of the weight loss. So yes, that's why you get a lot of those photos on here. But but thanks for following me and for following my journey and my year of health and now all the cool things that are to come. So yes, I just thought, guys, surprise ya. And do you have... Okay, I'm seeing the questions already. What do you eat for breakfast? At the moment, it's a protein smoothie with almond milk and organic berries. And a lady here in Atlanta, Chef Courtney, has been making them for me every morning during the week. On Sundays, I do like to indulge in pancakes for breakfast, but I probably only eat one pancake, whereas before it was like 3. But I love lemon and sugar on pancakes, or just like regular strawberry jam. Okay, well, you can seriously, guys, you can ask me any question you want. So hit me. Hopefully I respond well, because I have been filming a cheerleading dance in the heat. Someone's saying, how do you like being a cheerleader? I actually love it. My favorite movies growing up was the Bring It On series with Kirsten Dunst. And I loved those movies so much. To me, that was like so American, so cool. And so being a cheerleader in senior year, a 40-year-old cheerleader, is really, really fun. And wait till you guys see this movie, because the cast is just so cute and it's just such an exceptional ensemble. So, yeah. Oh, Mark, you're saying let's hear a cheer. Well, we do a cheer about consent in the movie, and it's it could be a bit rude. You might have to wait to hear the movie. But our cheer team is called the Bulldogettes, and so today we were doing, we are the Bulldogs. We like it rough. No one can beat us, 'cause we're too tough. Yeah, we fight to the finish. Okay, I won't do the whole thing, because you guys have really got to wait till the movie comes out to see it. But that's our squad. We're called the Bulldogettes in the movie, and we do tons of cheers, guys. So, yeah. All right, what other questions have we got? What gives you so much energy? Woo! I find working out in the morning is actually what gives me like a ton of energy. So even though we're working all day, I still got up at 5 a.m. this morning, was doing a lot of stretches. And it just, if I work out in the morning, I have such better energy throughout the day. And also if I don't eat a heavy lunch. And I used to, I don't know whether you guys know this, but on movie sets, there's like tons of free food. It's like crazy. And I used to go crazy, especially the dessert bar. But now I kind of, eat less, and that, surprise, surprise, doesn't make me crash after lunch. So that's good. Okay, what's your favorite and most successful exercise? I tell you what, Melody, my favorite is just walking. It is like the simplest. Get out there. Just, you don't even have to wear athleisure. You could wear whatever and just walk for like 30, 60 minutes. Listen to like a podcast. Even just do your emails, or do something as well. You can multitask and just walk, like not even fast paced. If anyone knows me, like my legs are not very long, and my walking pace is not very fast. So it's just like a moderate walk is the best to get rid of my unwanted body fat, and it's just consistency, guys. So just get out there, you know. If you've had a shit day at work, or you've had a great day at work, just get out and just go for a walk. Or get up early tomorrow and go for a little walk. So, yeah. Okay, what other questions you guys got? I'm loving these so far. What do you use on your skin? It's glowing. It might be glowing, doll, because I have been sweating it out all day with my fellow cast members on senior year. I like a couple of different brands. Normally when I'm filming, I use Dermalogica, and just to like get all the makeup off at the end of the day. And And I love a face mask. So whether it's like SK2 or Sarah Chapman from London or Joanna Vargas as face masks, you can get them on like Net-a-Porter, plenty of places. I think even Amazon. I love a little sheet face mask to keep everything looking hydrated because my skin is go on the drier side. Okay. All right, I'm scanning for questions now. I know it's hard to read and talk. How often do you work out? From Sandra. Sandra, 6 days a week. Unless something really is not right. I did injure my back last week, and so I didn't really work out. Doing cheerleading stuff, like attempting to do a backflip. It was terrible. But my regular routine is 6 days. 6 days on, 1 day rest. And that's what I do. It just keeps me going. What lipstick are you wearing? Oh my god, I'll have to get my makeup artist to tell you, but it's got a bit of chunks of glitter. I don't know whether you guys can see that up close, but it's actually a combo. Mel, who does my makeup on senior year and also on all the Pitch movies, and Isn't It Romantic, sometimes she like combines like 3 lipsticks, but I can find that out and let you know. Okay. Oh, somebody's saying, have you had any hair loss because of your weight loss? That's an interesting question. I think I haven't. I think because I did it very gradually. I think if you do dramatic weight loss, you can lose hair, but no, luckily for me, I didn't. Oh, Brooke, our dance captain is just on. She's saying we rocked it today. Thanks, Brooke. You're a legend. Thanks for, maybe it was due to my extra Sunday dance rehearsals that I added into the busy schedule. Okay, all right. What else you guys got for me? Okay, what made you want to lose weight? That is such a massive question, but I'm going to try to answer it for you. It first started when I was like going through looking into fertility stuff, and the doctor was like, well, you have a much better chance if you were healthier. And I was actually like a bit offended because I thought, even though I was bigger, I thought I was pretty healthy. And so that's kind of what started, that if I'd lost some excess weight, that it would give me a better chance for freezing eggs and having the eggs be a better quality. So that's what, at first, it wasn't even really myself. It was more thinking of a future mini-me, really, and their quality. So that's what's kick-started. But it's something that I'd wanted to do for ages. I was just, when you're stuck in movie contracts, like as you guys know, I play Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect. It was my absolute favorite character. And so when I kind of got to the point where I thought, okay, there might not be any more Pitch Perfects with us, then I was like, okay, it's now time. I can kind of drastically change my image, and so I went for it. 2020 was the year of health, but that's kind of the reason. Can you say hello to Chris from York? Yeah, Chris. I just said hi, Chris from York. What's up? I was just in England, filming a movie called The Almond and the Seahorse, which will be out next year, so we'll see New Year. Okay. What else? Do you enjoy making Pitch Perfect movies? Yes, and we will do more in a heartbeat. All of us girls are such close friends, and I love them so much. So yeah, and weirdly, like doing senior year with the singing and dancing, and we use a lot of the Pitch Perfect team on this movie, and so it really does remind me of Pitch Perfect, this movie, because it got from AJ, the choreographer, Alana and Julia and Julianne, who do the music, Mel and Cheryl on hair and makeup, who did all of us girls on Pitch. Okay, all right, Renee's asking, what's my favorite sport and who's my favorite sports person? Well, obviously my favorite sport is tennis. I have been watching that on the Olympics right now. But my favorite sports person, there's so many. There's so many. I don't know. I do really admire athletes, like the way they train and their discipline, and yeah, I've been loving watching the Olympics, you guys. Like seriously, Australia. I just watched. Her name is Titmus, I think. Am I saying that right? I don't know. And she won last night in the swimming. Legendary. Like I love it. Go Australia. I mean, also I want America to do well because that's where I, live and work now. But Australia, love you guys. I did do a video for Paddy Mills and the Australian basketball team, so I hope you guys got that too. Sending you massive love. All right. Okay. What else do you got? Because guys, this is just given time to you guys where you can ask me anything. Have you received negative responses from your weight loss? That's interesting. Have I? Originally, I will say some of my Hollywood team weren't that on board with losing weight. So, but I think once they knew that that was my plan and that's what I was going to do, they were all on board. I'm trying to think. You just get the occasional idiot going, "Oh, will you still be funny if you've lost weight?" I'm like, well, losing weight does not change your personality, and a lot of the jokes and stuff, they come from here. They don't come from here. So yeah, that's the answer to that. But no, not really any negative feedback. More like I've inspired people that I know, my sisters or other friends to want to do it. So it's all been mainly positive. Will you write a book about your health and fitness journey? Interesting. I am actually thinking of that. I'm going to take some meetings after I finish this movie about that very thing, because I like a lot of motivational stuff and self-help stuff, and I guess I'm best served to help people that were me, like the old version of me. And guys, if I tell you the old version of when I was young, first of all, I was very shy. And then, in my early adult years was someone who was overweight, who didn't come from anything, and has subsequently made, a great career and a lot of money. And so I would like to write some kind of motivational book that deals with all sorts of issues like health and love and all sorts of things that I think I've been evolving in life. Okay, someone's asking, how's your family coping in lockdown? I'm in Sydney too, and this lockdown is a struggle. Oh my God, I feel for you so much. Australia, obviously, the most amazing country, and I'm sure everybody in Australia is who's in the upper rank, I don't know what you call it, in the government, is really just trying to do their best. Obviously, no one wants all this chaos. But yeah, I guess my family's like everybody else. They're dealing with it, and it seems, a bit full on. Lockdowns at this point, over a year or so into the pandemic. So, but I guess they're following the rules and doing what they can. But hopefully everybody in Australia who wants to get vaccinated gets vaccinated, and quickly. And the government can facilitate that happening as quick as possible, because I know I would love to come back to Australia and not have to do the government hotel quarantine. It is very strict. And I have been vaccinated myself, so I'm hopefully there'll be a change in rules that way. Oh yeah, someone's asking, am I vaccinated? Yeah, I did get vaccinated because, as you guys probably know, I have to travel a lot for work and go to lots of different countries, and I just did it to try to help people that I work with as well. So I got the Moderna, guys, and I might even get a booster if I need it, because I can't really have sick days in my job. Okay, what's my favorite Tim Tam flavors? Ooh, baby, I have a packet in the fridge behind me. They are double coat. I like that. I also like chewy caramel, both of which I've ordered recently and had them shipped over from Australia. Okay, Since The Almond and the Seahorse is a drama movie, yes. Is that something you're going to make more of? Yeah, what a lot of you guys might not realize is that I started as a dramatic actress. I actually did not think I was funny in any way. Neither, I don't think, did anyone that knew me. So when I started acting, I wanted to be like the next Dame Judi Dench. And then weirdly, in the very first play that I was in at the Australian Theatre for Young People, I thought I was playing a serious role, and then people just started laughing a lot. I was like, what is it? Like, I'm trying to do it seriously. But I did actually train first at the Australian Theatre for Young People in like dramatic stuff and working on it with a technique called practical aesthetics and doing lots of hardcore drama. And I did do some stage roles that were pretty serious. And now that's always something I've wanted to come back to, even though I love comedy so much. And I love that I was lucky at A2IP to get a scholarship from Nicole Kidman, which allowed me to kind of specialize in comedy, I guess. And I got to go to America, I got to go to New York City and train at Second City Comedy School there for a bit. And that's why when I went heavily into comedy. But my real first love was drama. So you guys will see me in The Almond and the Seahorse. It's such a different role. So I'm excited for that to come out, and shout out to Kel and all the team who are editing that right now. Okay, your question, do I like Vegemite? No, I do not. Get that shit away from me. I don't like it. I mean, incredible Australian product, obviously, just not for me. I'm much more of like a Nutella girl if I'm putting anything on toast. Can you do an American accent? Well, yeah, of course, like I can do an American accent. I actually just don't like to do it that much because it hurts my cheeks. Because my natural Australian speaking voice is very like, you know, like lazy. Whereas in American, like I have to pronunciate everything like way more. So I just, it does hurt my face after a while. Okay, Irish accent. I actually did an Irish accent at work today. I had to say, some people say I look like my dad, which I think is an Irish accent. Well, I did it at work anyway, and it's on camera. It's probably going to be in the movie. So, yeah, what else? What else, guys? Just get your questions in before I have to go heat up my dinner after a long day of work. Can you do a British accent? Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, Australians, I think, can do quite a good British accent because our natural accent is not that far away. It depends. I can do all sorts of different UK accents, I think. Probably not as good as UK people, but I'll give it a go. When are you back to the UK? Well, probably not this year. But I had such a great time filming The Almond and the Seahorse there. Up in the north, guys, and we filmed a little bit in Wales as well, and it was freezing. It's the opposite of here in Hotlanta, England, but I love England. I bought a place in London, so I'm sure I'll be spending a lot more time there in the future. Someone's asking how much weight have I lost. I don't try not to keep track of it too much, but it's like 70 pounds, 75 pounds, maybe a bit more, which in kilos, my international audience is like 30 something, maybe 35 kilos, maybe close to that. And so far have not gained any of it back, which is pretty cool because never in my life have I successfully done that. So it's great. Okay. Someone's asking what's it like working in Atlanta? I actually really like working in Atlanta. There's some amazing restaurants. We still have to keep very, very COVID safe at work. A lot of masks at work. But there's lots of fun things to do. And yeah, so I don't mind it. Lots of good studios here, and so shout out to Atlanta. There's a great park, Piedmont Park, which is very reminiscent of Central Park in New York. I think that was the same designer. I could be wrong about that, but I love it. Okay, do you watch Real Housewives? Yes, I watch the current Beverly Hills season. With the whole Erica Jane stuff going on, I find it, being a lawyer, I find it very, very interesting, and I know it's a very big no-no for lawyers to take from trust accounts. So obviously I don't know any of the facts in that case, but as a lawyer, it's very, very interesting to me and what's going to happen there. So yeah, okay, yeah. So a lot of people saying they love Real Housewives. I do love it. It's entertaining. It's a great. I do like a lot of Bravo. I also like Below Deck Mediterranean. But I watch a ton of reality. It like calms me down. Okay. Oh, hi Sharon Stone. I hope you do have a good time if you work in Atlanta. Okay, what's your favorite movie? I love that question. My favorite movie of all time. It's a toss-up, but one of them is A League of Their Own. If you guys haven't watched that, it's a kind of a female ensemble movie about the female baseball league that was created during World War II. And it's got Madonna, it's got Rosie O'Donnell, Gina Davis. It is a cracker of a movie, and it was just it's got a relationship with the sisters, and you know, I just really related to it. That I also like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, that movie I am going to play at my birthday party coming up, because it's just you like when you got to pick one movie for movie night at your birthday party. I was like, oh, I think I'm going to go with that, because it is just such a classic. All the songs in it, just visually. Oh yeah, a lot of people quoting A League of Their Own now. It's such a quality movie. If you guys, you know, especially if you're younger, you might not know about that one, but it is a great and basically a true story. So get into that if you haven't seen it. It's got such a good cast. What else? I really like Grease. That's one of my favorite movie musicals, with ONJ, Olivia Newton-John, who is dynamite, Australian legend. And really at university, my best subject was called film genres, where I did movie musicals. So guys, all right, what advice would you give to actors starting out? Great question. It is a question I get a lot. Like back when I started, it's a little bit different now, but back when I started, how I kind of got notice and attention is I wrote a play and put it on with some friends, and I funded it myself. I think the original budget was like $2,000, and I put it on in Sydney, and that's how I got cast in a TV show. So I guess the modern version of that would be to create your own content somehow. So like whether it's for the internet or how like YouTube, like you put it up. I think it can be a really good way of connecting with people and showing people what you can do. But because when I was starting out, there wasn't any social media like that. So what I had to do is put on plays. And I started a little theatre company with friends and put it on, and the success grew out of there. So I would just say my advice would be to make stuff. It's very hard just to be an actor and not to be creating your own content. It's pretty hard to get noticed, unless you're like incredibly hot or something. Then you might have an easy ride. But I certainly wasn't that. I was a very normal looking girl. And I think I was very average in terms of talent as well. But I, utilizing writing my own stuff and producing my own stuff really got me in the game. Okay, what's the best way to get a good life? Wow, that's also another huge question. I just think I'm someone that like really lives life. Like there are challenges all the time, but I'm like, okay, there's a French term, I think it's joie de vivre, like the joy of life. Like if I'm working hard. If I'm having fun, I'm having a fun hardcore. I'm like, if I get an opportunity, even though I'm busy, I'll go, yeah, and I'll try it out. So just, tapping into that joy of life, whatever that means to you. Okay, someone just wrote, do you watch MAFS, which the Australians will know that's nickname for Married at First Sight, and hells yes I do. I watch every episode. Love that show. I love that it's so popular in the UK now, but they're a season behind. But I love MAFS, and I also love on Channel 9 The Block. So if anyone's from The Block's listening, can you cast my sister? She really wants to get on it, Anna. And my friend Sam as well really wants to go on it, and they'd be amazing. They'd be absolutely amazing on The Block. So yeah, I definitely watch MAFS and The Block like every episode. Did you make any friends filming? Okay, yeah, it's like you always make friends. Not everybody's going to become your best buddy on a movie set. But I mean, obviously, like you guys know, the Pitch Perfect girls, we're all really close, and literally just on this movie senior year, we've just been having the funnest times. So yeah, not everyone can become your best friend. Some people are just there to just like do their job and they go home. But I love this cast, as we've been doing lots of fun things here in Atlanta and getting to know each other outside of work as well, which is good. And yeah, okay, all right. What else is your questions, guys? I got a few more minutes. So lots of nice comments, which is great. What is the favorite movie I've shot ever? I mean, Pitch Perfect 1 was a pretty awesome experience. That was with the director Jason Moore, and it was just like a dream come true, getting paid to sing and dance like that. It's awesome. Okay. What else? How do you feel about friends that don't text back? Ooh. I know if I'm not texting you back, it's because I've got a beef with you. So if somebody else doesn't text me back, I'm like, do they have a beef with me? But some people are just hopeless on text, and sometimes it's not about you. So I don't know. I'll definitely notice if somebody doesn't text me back, but it may have nothing to do with me. So I try to let it go. Hello from Australia. Hi, Australia. Thinking of everybody in Australia, and especially everybody in lockdown, and sending you guys so much love. Hopefully the Olympics is entertaining you a little bit, because we're crushing it. And yeah, Miss Australia, I hope I get to come back soon. Okay. What else is somebody saying it's Chloe week, referring to the Chloe fans of Anna Kendrick and Brittany Snow. Isn't it always Chloe week? Did you guys get the kiss yet? Anna Kendrick has it. She can put it up on her social media if she wants to. I don't have a copy of it, otherwise I would have sent it to you guys. I know lots of people ship them. Is that the word? Yeah. Pitch Perfect 4. You know what? I've heard rumours that there is going to be a Pitch Perfect 4, but not with any of the original cast. So I think that's pretty sad. But, guys, we're very expensive now. No, just joking. We all really want to do it, so it will be sad if that is the case. But that is the rumours that we have heard. So there will be one, but it won't involve any of us original girls, which is very sad. Okay, what else you guys got for me? Have you been dating? That's a personal question. Have I been dating? Well, guys, have you heard of hashtag Hot Girl Summer? Because yeah, I am getting involved in that. So yeah, I'm someone who now is so established in my career and everything, and is definitely on the hunt for love, but it has to be the right person. So I give it a go. I put myself out there. If you guys have seen my movie Isn't It Romantic, that really is my true story of my becoming more open to love. And and around about that time since then, I've definitely been trying to open my heart and find someone amazing. And I've definitely found some amazing people. It just hasn't been totally right. But yeah, so still on the hunt, guys. Yeah. Okay. What tips would you have for losing weight? This is like, people would like have a lot of comments, but I would just say sleep, adequate sleep, walking, hydrating, drinking a lot of water. You'll always see me with a Fiji in my hand, just drinking water, and balance with the nutrition. So yeah. How do you keep yourself assured and block out the haters? Okay, that's a good question. I mean, I guess like everybody out there, you guys, like, if somebody writes something really negative on your social media, or it's kind of still hurtful. So what I try to do is not look at it. Don't ever DM me, guys, if you're not somebody I follow, because I won't read it. Maybe somebody on my team might eventually see it, but I don't, because it's just like opening a gate to things that you don't know. There could be dick pics, there could be anything in those DMs. So I tend just not to look at it. But I guess as a human being, you do get a bit like, oh, sad if somebody writes something mean about you. And I guess you've just, at the end of the day, randoms on the internet don't really know you, so you shouldn't really get offended about what they might say. And to anyone out there, if you're ever on social media and gets too much with haters or whatever, just turn it off, guys. Turn it off, and then turn off your phone, because you don't need that in your life. I'm all about positivity, and I certainly wouldn't write shit on other people's posts or things. I just think that's just creating a lot of negativity in your life, and I try to stay positive. Okay, did you enjoy your time in Liverpool? Yes, although it was very freezing, and I had to jump in the ocean on the most freezingest of days with my co-star Charlotte Gainsbourg. But yeah, Liverpool was lovely. The air quality, guys, great. Loved it up there. Very fresh. And yeah, obviously lovely people. So I loved doing that. Favorite song at the moment, it's that Lil Nas X, that call me when you want, call me when you need, call me up by your name, I'll be on the way. But like that song I cannot get out of my head, and every time it comes on the radio in the car, I'm like, call me by your name. I just love that song. Lil Nas X has a lot of catchy songs. Okay, do you watch cricket? No, Jordana, I don't watch cricket. I'm mainly watching sports outside of tennis or basketball. And now, right now, the Olympics, obviously. Do you watch Wentworth? Yes, because my dear friend Kate Jenkinson is on Wentworth. Guys, if you don't know what that is, it's an Australian female prison show that is so awesome. It has some of Australia's best actresses in it, and including my friend Kate, and she crushes it as Ali on Wentworth, so I can't wait for the new season of that. Okay, favorite guilty pleasure, pancakes on a Sunday, just tradition. Also like Cadbury chocolate, or Allen's lollies, which are Australian. Also, I guess popcorn at the movies. Whenever I go to the movies, I have to have popcorn. Like, I feel less than if I don't have a huge thing of popcorn at the movies. I just eat that stuff way less than I used to eat it every day. But now, I'm way less. Okay, I've got like 2 more questions, guys. So I'll see whatever pops up. But thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And again, I saw that I got to 10 million followers. I was like, whoa, baby. And so I do like sincerely appreciate you guys. And yeah, and I don't know. I'm sending love through the screen to you all. Our favorite restaurant in Atlanta is Lila Leela, spelled Lyla, new word Lila. Oh, such quality food. I've been going there once or twice a week while I've been here. So, you know. Would you like to be in a movie with Melissa McCarthy? Hells yeah. Because we were obviously in Bridesmaids, but we never had any scenes together. So yeah, I would love to work with her. She's so fun. Okay, wait. I'll do one or two more quickly. What pops up in your mind to make you happy? Oh God. It's normally something musical related. Like musical theatre. So I have a playlist on my phone that's like all musical songs from all the musicals I've gone and seen in the theatre. And that always, if I'm feeling down, just put that on shuffle and see what songs come up. I love it. Okay. Do you watch the movies you're in? Yeah, because like you have to for testing and purposes. But once they're premiered or whatever, I wouldn't really watch them after that. But yeah, you do have to watch yourself a little bit, which is always weird. I'm always like, why does my voice sound like that? Like that's such a weird voice when you see yourself act. It's hard to judge yourself acting. But yeah, you normally have to watch the movie, and especially the ones I produce, you kind of watch them hundreds of times before they get released into the world because of various things. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for now. I just really want to say again, thank you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And love you guys. Sending you love from Hotlanta. I'm about to finish up senior year here in a few days, and then I'm out. And I officially get a holiday. I've been working kind of 7 months straight, which has been awesome. But you know, you need a little bit of a break as well. So to everyone out there in Australia, thinking of you guys, well, everyone around the world really. And get into the Olympics. I love the Olympics. It's so positive, and I was crying watching the opening ceremony. Get into that. Take care of yourselves, okay? I know self-care is like an overused word, but seriously, guys, take care of yourself. If you're behaving in ways that are unhealthy, try to look into why you're doing that, or ways you can improve on that. But you know, you're all beautiful, and sending you guys lots of love. Okay, I'm gonna exit now. All right, bye. How do I exit this? You can tell I don't do lives very often. I'm just like, I don't even know how to exit a live, you guys. How do you do it? Can someone like write to me and say this is how you exit the live? There must be a button I can push. There must be a button to exit. It's not that button. It's like, guys, I don't know how to turn it off. Oh wait, is it the X? Okay, it might be this one. Okay, bye.